Good morning. Wiki, rise and shine. It's morning time.
Big up everyone. I hope everyone's good. So it's bank holiday today, so I hope everyone's doing something nice for bank holiday. I'm going to go through to my mum's again today, so I'm getting this rushed out quite quick so I can get out the door before the first train, because I never make the first train, so I want to try and make it today. So this morning, I want to give a shout out to Master Ron. I've got a clip of Master Ron's anyway, so might as well give him a shout out today while I show his clip, and then I can tag him in the title and I can leave his link like I normally do down below. So we've got Master Ron this morning, Geo, Jason's channel, Exposure TV, and I've also put on the end a little bit of Truth Finder. Well, it's not a little bit, it's about 15, 16, 17 minutes or something of Truth Finder UK, because he has an interesting conversation with Grim from the Grim Network, Grim Reaper Network, I think it is. It's just interesting. So we'll start with Master Ron. I'll come back to you at the end.
Exactly.
At one
Well,
point, we're within the.
that would have a big. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Your background like that, just
Yeah.
something like that. That'd be interesting. Not
Yeah.
fucking.
I haven't really got much I could actually say apart from what I've said. That some people would say that their employers were okay, but then other people would say, well, they weren't that okay, because we're talking about the legends, the craze, and that's who they work for. So it depends what people, which you're considering, what they see him as and what these people see him as. So
Yeah.
depends on which way you want to see it.
Have you ever seen that meme or meme, however it's pronounced, Ulick? The one with it's do you like being questioned? And it's yes, maybe, perhaps,
Yeah.
no. The last box is fuck you. That's me. Even my kids know that. They're like that. Yeah, but Ron, he's a bit more open. You?
Yeah, as I say, it depends on the question. It depends on the question. Like that's what I say.
Yeah, what the questions are. I agree.
Yeah.
I love that colour behind you, Spunkfish.
Yeah, it's actually what it is. It's actually just a magnolia wall, but because of my light, I'm using one of them yellow lights. It's actually the reflection from the light.
Oh,
so
wow.
So it gives it like that deep colour.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, because if I put my lamp on, can you see? And if I turn that off, see how it changes colour?
Yeah, it's sort of more lemon then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gone all pastel-y and shitty now, hasn't it? Whereas if I put this
on.
on,
it's all right, but I love the orange.
No, but that's
yeah.
It makes it look warm. It makes it look.
There
warm.
you go. See, look, yeah.
That's it now.
Yes, that's right, Ulick. So it's actually an optical illusion, because it isn't actually that colour. It's that the camera's picking it up as that colour.
Yeah, it really looks warm. That's why I do my house in warm colours, because when it's winter, you feel warm.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've been commented numerous times about when I've had that light on, not the lamp, and I've had my main light on, and it gets that effect. I've been commented on quite a few times, so it must be pleasing. Yeah, people said, "Oh, I'd love that colour," because it has got a lovely, like you said, Porky. It's got a nice homely colour to it. It's like warm, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that colour where you can sit there, sit there in the winter, but you feel warm because you're looking at it,
Yeah, and you can picture it with like having some nice shelves with like little ornaments and things on it, the wooden shelves and all that, couldn't you?
Yeah,
did I hear you then, brother?
I was just going to say a book maybe behind you or something. You see some of these people, most of them with a book behind them that they want to sell. Or if you were to put a book behind you, what would the name of it be? What would it be?
Me in it, Ulick here with me.
Yeah.
If I could put a book behind me, Oh God, there's so many things I'm interested in. But one thing I would really, really like that there's only I don't follow heroes. I don't really follow people. There's one person who I absolutely adore, and he is my hero. And I probably have the life and times of Richie Blackmore. Because I think he's an absolute genius, not just as a guitar player, but as a human being. I think he's an absolute star. Yeah. So if I could have anything, it'd be a big book, The Life and Times of Richie Blackmore. Yeah.
I think I need to back up. It looks a bit manky over this side.
What would yours be, Hewlett?
Oh, I couldn't pick one. I couldn't pick one.
Yeah, I know, it's hard. I know there's too many, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm reading one at the moment, and that's just say, if this hadn't come on, I'd have been reading it. I started what's the name of it?
Funny enough, with the music that was playing before the panel, I think it was a couple of tracks with Martin Knopfler, and I remember, I think it was in the 90s, I read Martin Knopfler's autobiography, and that was an old autobiography, and it was amazing. It's one of them books what you pick up and you've got to finish it in that sitting. You know, I couldn't put it down. I was up all night reading it. I couldn't stop reading it. I recommend that. It was an old book because it was like 1991, I think I was reading it. Right, but it was an autobiography of Mark Knopfler, and it was absolutely what a good read. What a good read.
Yeah, I'm not a reader, but I've heard about it. My wife reads as well.
Autobiographies. I'm not a fictional reader, but I do love like autobiographies, like true stuff. You know.
I'm the same as you. Yeah, exactly the same as you. Robert Maxwell was one actually, and was one of them first ones I read, and I was intrigued by his autobiography. It left on the lady Ghislaine when he fell off, and to hear that coming up all them years later, Ghislaine, that name, and it just straight away I knew what that meant.
Yeah.
I'm
not a reader. I'd love to have the patience to sit and read, you know what I mean, and have a chill out, but I just don't have the patience to read. I'm more the person for watching, say, you know, like true stuff, like true crimes.
Well, I'm saying with reading, it's got to be like true stuff. I'm not really into the fiction, like storybooks, but
right. I've moved into my bedroom now. Look.
Hey. Oh, that's the old crinkle, crinkle.
That's a better washing pile than crinkles, isn't it? Come on.
Yeah.
Catch you later, Maurice.
Hi, Marie. Oh, bloody hell. I thought we was going to have another day. We'll have a little sing-along another day, Petal.
Yeah, there you go. Mystical's the same as me, like true crimes. It's like I always watch stuff about, like, say, you know, like John Wayne Gacy, the Moors murderers, like them horrible bastards. You know what I mean? And now, you know, sorry for swearing, Ron, but
you go ahead, mate.
Yeah, but how the story goes and how they got caught.
Yeah, exactly. I'm exactly the same. One book I read years ago, this was in the 90s, I got it given by a friend, and it was the autobiography of a pathologist, a New York pathologist, and it was him writing it. It was basically his life as being a New York pathologist in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And so obviously he was telling all his experiences. It was an amazing book, an amazing book. You know, how they find out things and all that, you know, to do with, you know, the murders and not just murders. There was thousands of people died of carbon monoxide poisoning, right? I think it was in the late 50s. And nobody knew. There was families dying, thousands of people in New York. And you know what it was that killed them all? It was the bloody gas fridges, because they used gas fridges. And there was a fault on this particular maker gas fridge. So at night time, the fridge is always on, isn't it? And it was killing everybody. It was putting off carbon monoxide. And it took an age to find out it was a dodgy fridge make. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Tony.
No, I never heard that one.
Yeah, I remember watching something on that on telly. And there's another one there. Ron, you might know about it, and Tony, you might know about it, but obviously I don't know. You might know it in Ireland or wherever. Stefan Kishko. Have you ever heard of that name, Stefan Kishko?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
No.
Right, Stefan Kishko. If you put that in Google and read the story on it, that poor guy, he was disably mentaled in his head. You know what I mean? And this is in my local town. A poor young girl went missing, and killed, and they found her remains. And then this guy got blamed for it. The police blamed him, put everything down on him because he was mental disabled. They made him plead guilty to it, and he spent, I think it was 20 odd, well, nearly 30 years in prison.
Yeah.
While he were in prison, like as due to time his release, his mum passed away. He got released and he passed away. And then they found the real killer who still had a market stall in Oldham Town Centre, and they found the DNA after all them years.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it happens a lot. That, you know, look at that Jill Dando murder. They do it on purpose. The police always pick somebody that's not the sharpest tool in the book, doesn't have much family to back them up, and the police will step on and try and get a result from them. And they do it on purpose. They tried to do it with the Jill Dando. Do you remember that Bolshevik bloke?
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah, they tried to pin it on him. Do you remember?
Yeah, and that's what they did to this poor Stefan Kishko. They to close their files in the case, they made him
to get results. Yeah, to get quick, easy results. Yep. They know very well he's not guilty, but they don't care. It's about brownie points,
and he spent years and years and years in prison for it.
Yeah.
And it turns out, and they caught the actual killer who had a market stall on Oldham Market, and he were left free for all them fucking years while this guy did his sentence, basically.
Yeah, I know. Because the police just have the results. If they can prosecute and get a new circumstantial evidence on somebody and get them guilty, they're not even interested in the truth and justice. They just have to get in brownie points from the superiors.
Well, it isn't just that, is it? It comes down to the point where the more cases they resolve, the more funding they get.
The more funding they get, exactly. So it's all about getting quick results. So it's not about truth and justice. The police, they'll focus on quick results.
Yeah,
whether it's right or whether it's wrong, which is wrong, isn't it? They should, they shouldn't be bothered about funding.
Honestly, Ron, Google Stefan Kishko and read the story of it, mate. It's absolutely.
We all hear of these big ones. Many of them are like that. Many of cases are like that. I mean, you always hear the big mad ones like the Birmingham Six and the McGuire family and all of them. There's one there, never heard of it. You know what I mean? Because it's not a political one, or you know what I mean?
Right. Good point, Ulrich. There's loads behind the scenes that you never hear of. There's innocent people in prison as we speak now, lots of them.
Exactly. Bash the Bishop there in chat. Yeah, we're from Rochdale as well, where I'm from. You know what I mean? And bless him. Ron, honestly, Google it, Stefan Kishko, and read the story, mate. You'll see what I'm saying. That poor lad spent all that time in prison. His mum and family were suffering.
Yeah,
trying to get try and get him justice to get him out, but because he was mentally disabled, and they forced him to plead guilty.
Yeah,
right. Stefan, yes.
Yes, Stefan Kishko.
How would you spell the Kishko?
With a K, ISKOE, I think. That on that line, you'll see. As soon as you put Stefan.
Yeah, remember, just wrote it down.
But them are the two main points why I don't back the death penalty. The first point is that if you introduce the death penalty, you don't get any reduction in murders. The murder statistics stay the same. So you're not saving lives there. Because I think what stops people committing crimes and murder isn't the punishment, it's the actual getting caught. You don't even think about the punishment if you're going to do something about it. It's about being caught. And the statistics do say that if you introduce the death penalty for like murder and things, it doesn't reduce murders. The murders stay exactly the same. That's the first point. The second point is that inevitably, just like we were saying with these points, there's going to be innocent people being executed, isn't there? You know?
Right, I've got it here for you, Ron, right? It's on Yorkshire Live, right? It's called Yorkshire Live anyway, and it says the worst miscarriage of all time, yeah, by a Bodge West, right? And Stefan Kisko is spelled Kisko is Kisko.
Oh.
And when how long ago was this? Did he get out? Along and who
Right,
was the guy that done it? Was he in any? Was he a mason or something like that? Had he got special powers or something that he got off with it? Or
No, well, I'm just going to read it now because I've got it up. This were posted in 2020. The worst miscarriage of all time out of Bodge. West Yorkshire police investigation put an innocent man in jail for 16 years. Yeah, yeah. Almost 45 years ago, the body of an 11-year-old girl, which she was called Leslie Mulseed, which were Leslie Ann Mulseed, was found on a remote roadside lay-by in the Transpennon on the A672 in Rishmore in West Yorkshire, 8 miles away from her family home in Rochdale. The schoolgirl who had disappeared from her home while on a hurry to her shops for her mum had been sexually assaulted and stabbed 12 times. Yeah, and the story's all there. And this poor guy, Stefan Kisko, fucking served 16 years in prison for something he didn't do. He weren't mentally stable for anything. You know what I mean? He got the blame, and it says here that the guy who got caught, it shows that you can see it there. The guy who got caught, he works on a market stall. After all,
the bastards, the police, aren't they? The superiors, not the bobbies, but because that's all done by design. You knew very well he was innocent. Bastards.
Yeah, Leslie.
Well, it's still though. If they got it, if they, you know what I mean. Even if they did, they still know that there's someone out there doing that. If they force that out of him, they know that there's someone else after doing that, right?
Yeah.
Like, why let the other person? You know what I'm saying? Even if they did do that,
yeah, you're right.
That's even worse.
Yeah, well, this is it. This is exactly it. They don't care about truth, justice, saving people's lives. It's all about getting good statistics for the funding and for the brownie points.
Pastor Bishop's just got it there. Like, he died after his release too, sadly, if I recall. Yeah, he did, because his mum died. They were trying to fight his case and battle, trying to get him out of prison. She died, and when he come out, he really had nobody. So obviously he were used to jail life and not spending time with his parents, and he actually died himself not long after being released.
Yeah. And especially now as well, especially the USA courts, you don't need a smoking gun now to convict people. You can just use circumstantial evidence now, can't you? You can, just circumstantial evidence, no smoking gun needed for like murder. Yeah. So how the hell can you be 100% if it's just circumstantial? Which obviously, I do, it looks, but you've got to be. I thought you've got to be like 100%, like no doubt and all that. Well, how can you be 100% with circumstantial? You can't, can you?
No, can you?
But yet they're still convicting people of murder just on circumstantial alone.
But it really breaks me out for the simple facts of this guy, Stefan Kisko, who spent all that time and he's not done fuck all wrong just because he was mentally disabled. It's like my wife, yeah, she's got a stepfather, and Stefan Kisko was his auntie's daughter, if you know what I mean. Not his auntie's son, sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who was Stefan Kisko?
Yeah, it's all about efficiency and getting results. And if the top brass, if they can think they can pin it on somebody that hasn't got no family, there ain't going to be much of a fuss kicked up, they'll pounce and get on him just to get the result, the quick result.
Yeah, but bless him though, bless him. He tells his story in these, like what you Google or whatever. It tells his story how like mentally disabled he weren't older, he weren't a Phil Shulling and shit like that. But the police actually convinced him to say guilty.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me, what happened to you? Nothing happened to me. I just got a boner.
You're so fucking gay, I swear to God.
No, I'm super gay. I told you, man. What's that? Oh, is that stuff juicy drink?
Juicy.
No, what is that? Hey, neck the whole lot, yeah, and I wanna for respect the chat. Respect the chat and just neck the whole lot. Go, do it.
You said what?
I said neck the whole with that bottle. The chat will respect you.
I'll neck it if you send me $20.
Wait, I'll send you. You know I'm good for that. So
I'll neck it
and
right
I'll
now.
send you.
I'll neck it if you send me. If you send Cash App or PayPal and send me $20, I'll neck it right
I
now.
will. No, neck it. You know I'm good for that. Neck it.
No.
$20.
Aye. No, £20.
Aye.
£20.
£20. £20.
20 quid.
Ready?
Aye. Hey, go then.
Necking it. You ready?
Right. Hold on, wait till I put you in big screen.
Huh?
You better do it. What is that
I'm
anyway?
gonna do it right now. I'm about to do it in front of you. $20.
Right, 20. No, pounds.
£20. $20. I'll neck it right now.
Go.
Ready?
You're ridiculous.
I need to see the empty bottle. Right, show me your girlfriend. No, there's still some in that. Get that done. Move.
Hold on. Hold on, you fucking shithead.
Yeah. I got a question. What?
Holy fucking shit. I fucking hate you.
There's this funny movie called Ted. Can we watch it?
Alright. Ready?
I get the rest of it, didn't you? You already feel the challenge, so you may as well get it, didn't you?
What?
It's very funny.
Thank you.
Please.
I'm trying. Hold on.
Don't try. Sit up and drink it.
Please. No.
You feel it shit if you don't.
I've done watched it. Oh, again. Good job. Can't please watch Ted. No.
Fucking hell, what the fuck is that shitty music on my fucking YouTube? Oh, you, what's your name? Oh, you, can you hear me? Oh, you wee fucking dafty. Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Are you dance? No. What you want a spin for, you fucking junkie?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Babes, see him? See him? Just done that. You speak to me. How you? I know you're petite, just by the sound of your voice. Eric,
I'm doing it.
You need to wipe your face, homie.
I'm still doing my buddy. Ready?
You spewed. You're lost.
Ready?
You're ridiculous.
He's ridiculous. Here, do you want me to put my dick right in your lips?
Man, you pay my $20 fucking motherfucker, right here.
No, 20 quid. But you
23.
spewed. Hey, I go.
Almost done.
Drink it.
I had to throw
Did
up.
you water that down? Did you water that down?
Huh?
Did you water that down?
Hell no, babe. Did I water down? This is pure fucking whole grade Carbo, nigga.
Right, go do it. Tank
It's
it.
the last of it.
Go.
It's the last of
20.
it.
Last of
20 quid.
us. There you go. 20 quid, aye.
The whole bottle.
Let me see. Okay. But you broke the terms and conditions. You never
What?
tanked it in one. You never tanked it in one. You went and spewed.
I had a few. It was hard. It was hard on me. Fuck you.
You just smoked off a deal 1981.
See, the thing is,
No, but
I'm on video chat and you can't even fucking handle that, bro. I don't see you on a fucking chat, fucking drinking a fucking Jose
bro,
Cuervo.
You know, I'm good for sending dough, right? I will send you that, but you lost the bet. I'll still send you 20 quid, right? But
Yeah,
you
20
lost the
quid.
bet.
You promised me.
I did. No, you lost that bet.
No, I didn't lose no fucking bet, motherfucker. You better send it.
You did. You went and you were sick. You were done everything. You did it.
No, I didn't water down nothing.
No.
You owe me 20 quid. On Lab Trap. Don't play.
I know, Ted. Go. No.
You give me $20. That's what. Well, that was our bet.
No, the bet was to tank the rest of that in one drink. And you to done it in two.
No, you got me fucked up. Don't play that stupid shit.
What are you doing? Yo,
But
what are
as
you
I'm saying, is like you're a good sport. I will send you 20 quid anyway.
Put it up.
You said
I
what?
won the bet. I won the bet.
Go. Put it up.
You still owe me $20.
No, I don't owe you nothing. I'm sending you 20 quid for nothing. Well, for taking part in my psychotic evaluation of you.
So you already sent it?
No, yet, no.
Right.
Cash App. Send in my Cash App.
No, I'll send you it through PayPal.
Dude,
You
put
sent
it
in my
up and
PayPal?
get out.
No.
I fucking just doused the fucking bottle, dog.
I know.
Easiest $20
you
ever,
stay
man.
here for like at least 30 more minutes. I can down a pint of sherry. Do you want me to pour one?
Huh?
I'll show you. What you got to give me for downing a pint of sherry?
I'll go buy another bottle and drink it in front of you.
Here, I've got an extra 2 bottles, so fuck
As long
you.
as if you donate me the money, I'll go grab another bottle and I'll douse it right in front of you to make 50 quid.
What are you talking about? I'm going to send you the money. I'm not an arsehole.
So if I go buy the
bet.
biggest bottle in the store, you pay me 50 quid and I'll drink it.
Fuck off. You pay me 50 quid and I'll drink me.
But I just made 20 quid like that.
Oh, you did? But I want to see your girlfriend's fucking fanny.
Huh?
That was did you know read the small print?
I don't know.
Put her on. I want to speak to her.
I'm still waiting for my 20 quid.
You're not getting that 20 quid to see you. That was in the small print as well. I want to see your missus.
Nigga, like you told me on live stream that you're gonna give me 20 quid for fucking drinking that shit, bro. You better own up to it.
I told you if you could drink it in one, but you drank it in two, and you.
I couldn't drink it all at one. That's fucking Jose Cuervo, motherfucker.
Yep. Take that horse. I don't want to hear it. Get this Millie out.
Shut up, man. She get ginger hair. She's got attitude.
Huh?
Is your girlfriend get ginger hair?
Oh, she's just pissed off right now.
Put the camera on her. Piss her off even more. Right. Repeat after me, right? How you fought us on the game? Say it, son. Say it.
Get the fucking camera off of me.
Put it back on. Go straight away. Go. Bang. Oh, check your state of you, man. You get bingo wings.
Where's my fucking $20, motherfucker?
It's a mystery. I'm
No, you got me
sending
fucked up. You
it.
own it to me. You own it. You own
Oh
it.
my Jesus.
Oh my Jesus. Fuck Jesus. See his mom? She was a prostitute.
You owe me $20, motherfucker.
Hey, Joe.
No, you don't. I don't owe you nothing. You just
Yeah, you
get
do.
fucking smoked on the stream.
Motherfucker, you owe me $20.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, Joe. Can we watch
I
tape?
don't.
Yeah.
No.
As soon as I see your pussy ups or some sort of pussy ups,
Oh my Lord.
then that's like a signature to me. Oh shit, the wings are there. Oh my god.
Really?
Butthole.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Right. No, really, but I'm not talking like that now because I didn't know the wings were there. Fuck that.
Well, so you seen Banana's asshole?
Oh. No.
In fact, this is my stream. Watch this.
We'll have some. What? You owe me $20, motherfucker.
That's the kind of nice guy I am.
Well, is it up yet?
Well, it's rolling. It's like, you know, it's got that little thing going saying loading.
Is it up yet?
It's loading. Very slowly.
There you go. So that's the people running around on the treadmills. Pathetic. This country's pathetic. Right, is it up now, yeah?
No.
Yeah?
Mm-mm.
Yeah?
No, it's still loading. Ah, we have a picture. Here we go.
Jesus.
Here we go. Yeah, go for it, man. Play it.
Right, so, right. Where were we? He's knocking stuff off. He's quite happy with that.
Already. He's knocked it off already.
Oh, it's glitching again. It's glitching again. But when he gets to this box, he suddenly gets.
Why isn't it playing?
Oh, fucking hell. Right, just forget it. Fucking forget the fucking thing.
Back it.
I mean, I really enjoyed watching that earlier on. Now it's just annoyed me.
Oh.
No, I've given up. Okay.
Okay, bro. Okay, no worries. Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying. Thank you for. So yeah, you've done that. Thank you, bro. So Jonathan, hello, mate. Sorry about the distractions. Sorry about that. Fucking brilliant talent. Brilliant
talent. Not a problem, man. Not a problem.
Yeah. If you want to drop your link in the chat, please feel free to. Please.
Yeah, I don't have a channel, so.
Oh, that's weird. You're here.
I know. I just don't. Yeah. I just don't have the time to put into, maintaining one and starting one, and it's not really my strength.
Do you come from near Pennsylvania, or are you from Colorado, or something?
I live in Colorado. I'm probably about an hour from Sabby.
Okay, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
But it's funny you brought up Pennsylvania. That's where most of my family
is. It's the accent that's making me say that.
No, I'm actually originally from Texas.
Texas. We can drive a car, drink a beer, fire a gun, but if you rob a bank, you're fucked. Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. So how's life treating you, man? You all right?
Yeah, no, life's been good lately. So, you
Yeah.
know, just enjoying it or trying to.
Yeah, you carry on doing what you're doing, man. You carry on. Sabi, sharing that link from me means a lot, really does, because my friend's down. He's down, like feeling down.
I see
So,
that. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, it's not my fault or your fault. And
I
the
can still
message in it
apologize.
is there's a few messages in there, but like, bless him. He come onto my stream earlier and he basically just put a little announcement on the beginning of my stream, and it affects me in the way that he shouldn't have to feel like that, and he shouldn't be shadow banned or whatever's happening to him. It shouldn't happen. So with a bit of collaboration, hopefully we can beat this. Because he used to have over 2,600 subscribers. To be fair, over a period of 17 years, I think. And it's hard to get that back when you're starting from scratch, when you've been away for a bit. And to come back with people, maybe, like he says, words hurt and that. We're brought up with that saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Biggest load of tosh you've ever heard, isn't it? Well, I suppose they say that to make you train think that sort of way.
Violence is what you can say or do to someone.
Yes, and the words in that clip were very true, and
That's the law.
but in there, and like the beginning of the stream is, wait till it happens to you.
Yeah.
What did he say then?
I'm not repeating nothing. This is between me and my friend,
Oh,
and anyone else who knows what I'm talking about. I don't need to spell it out, but what I will say is, I don't want to. I think this guy is successful, professional, tidy, a good laugh, and why shouldn't he get a fair crack at a whip?
Yeah. I will say, Sabi, me and Christy definitely understand how he feels. We've all been dragged in recently.
Right.
I mean, the best words of advice I could ever say is, you gotta learn to let what other people say go. I mean, it's not worth it.
But like he says, when it's fucking like when people are calling you these horrible words and accusing you of stuff you ain't done, it's gonna have an effect. You can walk away
Agreed,
so much.
100% agree. It does have an effect, but you'll go insane if you try to.
I know.
Let it drive you. I mean, those, Tommy Boy, I guess that was one thing. Something advice is you can't let people on the internet affect your everyday life or what they say.
That's right. Be water. It's easier said than done. It's easier
definitely easier said than done.
But with life experience, be water. Yeah, fit every situation.
Yeah.
When you have to crash. When you have to flow. When you have to be still, be still.
Yeah, trust me, I've been accused of some pretty horrible things in the last month and a half. But
really, it's a terrible side of it, isn't it? That when you're innocent, saying them horrible words to people who ain't that, they're trying to trigger us. They're trying to trigger us.
Yeah, not only just because someone has a different viewpoint on something.
Yeah. And like you say, affiliation, it's being taken to another level. But I think people are starting to see the light. Of course, not everyone's going to get on, but other people get on with other people who don't get on. So it's weird, isn't it? It is.
America, as well, the United States is very polarized right now because people are so divided.
Trump and Biden, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have the two political sides. I love UK politics, like the House of Commons. I love how they fight. You guys get everything out in the open and just deal with it. Whereas the United States, we tend to hide it all or try to.
Yeah.
Or avoid it.
Yeah. In that way, you sound like us British, we sort of supposed to just get on, soldier on. Oh, your leg's off. Oh, well, carry on.
Yeah.
That sort of mentality, which is the way forward, which is the way you can. People say, oh, yeah, and I got through that. Well, you had no choice. You either get through it or you don't, innit?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
No,
yeah.
Honestly, I watch British politics over American any day.
So you must have a right thing about it. I mean, you know, order.
Have you heard of Edward Snowden?
Yeah, I miss him.
You miss? Of course you do. But Sabby's never heard of him.
No, probably not.
Why is that?
And she is 5,000 miles away, bro. Come on,
most Americans don't know what happens outside of America.
No. Have you seen the Hunter Biden crack tapes?
Oh
I
yeah.
prefer to avoid the news.
I don't watch the news. I watch.
No, I mean, I don't watch the news, but I've got the. I mean, he's a hero, isn't he? Ed Snowden is a hero, isn't he?
Clownbot, you're the best.
He could have just stayed there in that role, kept quiet, and led a very nice millionaire's lifestyle.
Yeah.
And now he's sitting in a flipping box room in Russia somewhere. Do you know Julian Assange? You know Julian Assange?
Yes. Assange, his name's
he's going to be extradited to America for 175 years, an effective death sentence. His crime, telling the truth.
Wow.
Sorry, you were saying about English politics? Believe me, it's the worst in the entire world. It's much worse. It's much worse than anything you've got. I mean, you've got a First Amendment and all that. You know what I mean? We've just got a kick in the bollocks. That's all we do.
Yeah. I don't know. Some of like Colorado. I mean, sometimes I'm ashamed to be from Colorado for one of our politicians, but
I think it speaks volumes. I would rather have Vladimir Putin as head of this, honestly, as dictator of this country than what we've presently got. I would not spit on them if they were burning in agony in front of me.
Wow.
No.
Sorry, I did not mean to bring up politics.
and that's notwithstanding that Winston Churchill and Boris Johnson were both born in America.
I did not know that.
And,
that's an actual fact. That's a fact.
It was a bit of a shame that the people that were running the lend and lease scheme didn't love our politics as much as you did, because we didn't get let off 1 cent of that, did we?
No,
we didn't. The lend lease scheme was the scheme that bankrupted us out for all the money that we had in this country before World War II.
Well, damn. I hope Christy's all right. Is she all right? I hope so. I hope you're all right, Christy.
I was watching that thing earlier. The Americans react to some of the things that English people say.
Americans actually, yeah. Like if I offered you a fag, EA, they'd laugh, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a cigarette, isn't it?
What have they done to the name John?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that word means has 2 different meanings, I guess. One in the UK, cigarette. In the United States, it's actually a slang word for gay. But
yeah, one's toilet and the other one's like geezer going for prostitutes.
I should change my banner to sidewalk instead of pavement.
What happened to
Muting, so I'm muting.
Who?
Yeah, what happened to the eye in aluminum?
Yeah. What did happen to it, man?
I'm with them on this one. Aluminum rolls off the tongue. Aluminium's just a pain. It's a pain, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it is what it is. This is what I liked. I went on the panels of the USA, and it was nice talking about the different words. Like they'd say, "Oh, just sitting here on the couch," and I said, "You're what you call a couch? I'm sitting on a sofa." Yeah, so it's quite good. Christy is still here.
Well, I mean, Jason, you know.
Oh, could you take it? Oh, Mexican hot dogs. Whoa, I bet they're nice. So that must be like hot dog, chili con carne on top with more spices in it and a bit of kick.
Jalapenos everywhere.
I love jalapenos. I love them. Oh, they're nice on a pizza, and I do like. Not every day.
Are you one of the ones that put pineapple on pizza too?
No.
Yeah, pineapple and ham.
No, it's out of that combination, ham and mushroom. Yeah, but not.
Honestly,
Not pineapple.
Put shampoo and conditioner in the same bottle as well. I'm not scared of anything. I just wash and go.
Ham
Ooh,
and pineapple
bacon
on
wraps.
pizza is
Okay,
disgusting.
that sounds
Don't
good.
mess about. But we've got some terrible security guards over here, haven't we, Jason?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, terrible. But which guard is it that's blessing America?
Which
I often hear him saying, "God bless America." God, which guard? Because I've got beaten up by an Amazon guard.
Yeah, we
He
don't know.
did. I'll tell you what. This is the most attacked auditor I've ever met, and that's why I'm a big fan.
I'm billed to be the first death
Clownbot,
in
no
auditing.
worries, mate. No worries. This ain't a setup. Wait, would I have been making a mistake if I made Clownbot a mod earlier? Would that have been a mistake? I don't think it would have. It's giving me shit.
No, Clownbot's a good guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, no, it's just there's a couple trolls in there that are trying to start things.
Clownbot is a really great guy.
Yeah, because I was looking for him in the YouTube chat. I couldn't find him. He's
Trust
only
me.
in the stream. He's
If
a
I
good
was
guy.
ever, if I ever had needed someone extremely loyal and by my side at any point, it'd be Clownbot. Clownbot's very good guy.
Oh, that's great. And I would make Clownbot a mod.
Or guy or girl, whatever. But,
Yeah, well,
I don't truly know.
We have one of them over here, Beyonce, but he says he's a geezer, so I believe him.
Jockney fella, I'll let shuffling on this.
What's happening, Chuckers? You all right there, mate?
Yeah, last night I've got a bit of a sore throat. Pardon me, I've had it for about a week. But last night I just crashed out, so I completely missed the live.
That's right, Jockney fella.
Yeah, we knew you'd be up here, mate. You're a man who's courageous and you stand by what you say. We knew you'd be up here, but you're here tonight, mate. And I've got to say, that White Hart Lane video, I had to clip it. You don't mind me clipping that? It's funny. If you want me to take it down, I will. But it made me laugh, mate. It did make me laugh. These are killing me, these back and forth.
Shuffling, keep your language clean, fella.
No problem.
Oh, Expo, did you not see Bobby's other comment about the Ben Hatchett? He said he had fucking cement in his wraps.
Yeah, I've just
So
seen
it was
that.
Expo, I sent you the link to that video on Instagram.
I know, but
Bobby,
I
get
can't
up
share
here.
it like that. I can't share it like that because it's a YouTube video.
I didn't even know how to put it up, to be fair. It just looked like it was crashed at the end, like.
It looked like he rammed him at the end.
It looked like that to me, like. I don't know if it was, like.
No, he sort of
Is anyone
drove
else
past,
seen it?
didn't he? Drove off and
He got a ticket.
he
He got
laughed,
a
didn't he?
ticket.
Motorsports laughed and said he ain't even got the front to knock me
No,
up in the air,
listen,
like laugh.
the link I've sent there, right at the end of the video, there was
Shuffling,
definitely a
what's
ramming.
going on with your beef with Jockney's foul, fella?
Because he was the one that sent Peggy the picture.
All right, look, can you wrap it all up now? Because look, Jockney's
Nah.
a respectful gentleman. Peggy's
I
a
don't-
lady. Like, let's squash that beef, mate.
Nah, I cannot, like.
No, let's squash it, Shuffling. It's getting silly now, isn't it? Right.
We need the love back, mate. It's been the love
Getting
and the
silly
banter
now,
back. Big up netball and knitting. That's what you need. Netball and knitting, all this fighting and pictures and
Jockney,
all that.
what you say, fella? With Shuffling?
Excuse me, I've got a sore throat here, but yeah, I mean, if he wants to squash the beef,
I don't want to squash the beef.
No, Shuffling, squash it, mate. Fucking hell, lad.
No, I
It's getting
cannot,
silly
like.
now. What have they done to you, lad? What have they done to upset you?
Well, he was the one who sent his girlfriend Peggy the picture. His name was still on the top of it.
It's for what?
Out the newspaper of me and my auntie, which I'm not even bothered about. It's just the fact that he sent it, so they get hammered.
Oh. No, I don't know about that then. Oh, you got beef then. Oh, you got beef then, Jockney? I don't know, what you want to do? So the schedule about it. Jockney's training, Shuffling.
Training for his boss, looking at him.
Jockney's doing backflips as well.
Into his box.
Well,
You
let
look-
me tell
you look, Jockney, to be fair, you do look half
Good
dead.
though. Jockney's bloody 67 years old.
Yeah, he
You
looks
look half
brilliant,
dead.
indeed. Looks good for his age, Jockney.
Well,
Who's this tongue joke,
Jockney, do you reckon you got bigger arms than Paul Ellis?
Who ain't? Come on, who ain't?
Jockney, you got bigger arms than Paul Ellis, fella, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you see that Paul Ellis's arms today, Jockney?
No, what happened?
No, his arms. Did you watch it? Have you seen him on his live? He had his arms out in there. These little
Stretch
swings.
Armstrong. It's
Did
got
you
bigger
see it,
arms than him.
Billy? Did you see it? Did you see it shuffling?
Nah.
I actually haven't heard.
Yeah,
Have you
he's
seen
got
Paul Ellis's arms? No.
Nah, what's it on? I've got it on the
Nah.
phone.
The only thing what's big on him is his head. He's still got his big head,
He used to look,
but I don't think he
he
was
used to look
street
pretty
mad.
big, didn't he? He used to.
Does he peg his tent down in his bullet holes on his face?
I don't know. He needs some filler. I know one thing, mate. If he goes to see someone at Harley Street, they're going to want a few quid for that, mate. Let me tell
I've
you.
got a big ready mixed tub downstairs if he wants it, like. What am I looking for this video on, like? On his?
Yeah, it was on his live. He was on his live, man. He looked like that.
I'll have a quick look.
He made out he was camping, but he wasn't. He was driving around the streets. How did you feel with that? He made out he was camping, then 5 minutes later, Motorsports has bumped into him and put it on him, and he run to the old bill and then burnt off. Hey, what a wimp. Hey?
Have you watched the end of that video, honestly? There was a crash, like, it looked like it's Bluebell's not in the chat, like.
Bluebell, he's in the chat. Yeah, I've seen him in the chat. Big up Cindy in the chat.
I seen a long video of it, like, and there was definitely a crash at the end.
Yes, Jim.
It's definitely a crash at the end, yeah.
Big up the free speech in the chat, guys.
I'm not sure if I could even show it, though, because I didn't know whose video it is.
Look, I'll just make a video of it and send it to me, and then I'll play on it.
Yes,
I'll jump
down, mate.
Video it, yeah, so we can watch it.
Do you want to? It's a long video. Or do you just want to see the part at the end?
Yeah, just the end,
part at the end,
yeah.
I was actually watching. Big up, have a laugh. I was watching it right the way to the end, and I didn't see that bit where there was a crash or anything. I never saw that.
No, no.
No, that'd be good, man.
Pulled it down, didn't they?
Big up, Yorkshire's finest. How you doing, brother? I will see you Wednesday, bruv. Big up, Yorkshire's finest.
Big up Yorkshire's finest. Is in the house, Yeah, let me give him a spanner. Yeah, let me give him a...
give him a spanner back, bruv. Good geezer, mate. Good geezer. He won't use his spanner. He only anyway.
Catch you later, yeah.
On with things. You know what I mean? I love it like this. Big up free speech. No time in that. Let everyone talk and let it roll, mate. Let it roll.
Exposure. Hello?
Jockney.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, can, brother, yes.
Well, that's why my voice is going up high. I'm hitting the high notes with my throat. Yeah, I thought, you know that thing about I was waiting for the 3 replies for the, the 3 call-outs from the people, the 3 get back to me, and I was thinking, look, I know for a fact this is what would happen. Like the first guy, Anton, I think his name is Anton. Yeah, he would never leave Liverpool. He'd never travel anywhere.
Anton doesn't want to fight you, Jockney. He's not getting into the
Anton won't want to fight.
He doesn't want to fight. He's back down. Don't worry about that. It's just you and Julian and Jocelyn now, fella.
Okay. That's good. Well, right. So Anton, we forget about Anton, yeah. And then the other guy, Shuffling, who was just on a minute ago, he's not going to really travel either, I don't think. And
Shuffling's scared here, Jockney. I think he's scared to come and see you.
Well, he's have to come to London, won't he? Like,
yeah.
And then so we forget about Shuffling, and the only one that's left really.
Julian is in London, isn't he? Well, he lives near London, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. Essex boy.
He's Essex boy.
Good.
So
he's and Jockney, I'll be a fair play man, lad. PP will come and pick me up.
I'll be a fair play. 100%, 1,000,000%.
Now, you know what? I'll be honest, I wouldn't even like to see Jockney fighting. Like, I wouldn't like to see the old fellas fighting, to be honest.
100% I would. I wouldn't want to see that, mate. Bloody hell.
No.
And Johnny, no,
Well,
Johnny, no. Johnny does
as
his
much
work,
as
mate.
it's
He's
funny,
got a
you know what I
bloody
mean?
good
As
job
much
at
as
it
it's
and all.
funny, like I'm having a laugh going back and forth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I do listen to people. If people don't want me to fight, I won't be fighting. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to see you fighting, Jockney. You do some serious damage to some of these young pups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they're ready to. Hey.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Listen, hey, that woman in the gym, Jockney, when you went in that gym, that woman knew that you was a grandmaster, mate. The martial artists, they all respect each other, you know, in the community. Soon as Jockney walked in the doors, you could see that martial arts respect for Jockney. Couldn't you, Jockney?
Did she ask for your autograph, Jockney? I bet you she asked for your autograph and all, didn't she?
You know the woman, like she's a right Cockney woman, isn't she? Like, and the thing was, I think she was a star. She was just like, that was just sort of spontaneous. You know, nothing was planned or nothing. And
yeah,
she makes a video really. You know, her voice.
yeah. Let me play the video. It's funny, innit? Because some people might not have seen it.
It killed me.
Right.
Killed me, these videos.
Let me play it. So anyone watching, you know what we're on about. This is the video. It's funny, man. You can see the respect that this martial arts lady, who's been in the martial arts game for 20 years, has for Jockney by letting him come into the gym with a camera. Tells you she knew Jockney was a black belt. Do you know what I mean?
So this guy, I know, he said he started out his
Hey, shuffling backstage as well.
The famous Tokai gym, and his name he goes by the name of Julian. Have you ever heard of anybody called Julian?
No, not that I can recall, no.
Have you never heard of a guy called, his name for the fighting name in martial arts is Big Bag Julian, Big Bag Jew.
I've never heard of him at all, no.
Jockney's a weapon, and he's... The clip of that.
Well, look, I'm in there. I'm in the famous Tokai gym. I'm in the famous Tokai gym. There's a lady. She knows everybody. So what you have been saying, Julian? You naughty boy. You've been telling porky pies, ain't you? Yeah, porky pies. And you've been rumbled. Has it been rumbled?
Train there 20 years ago, Jockney.
Okay, thanks very much to the lady from the Tokai gym. She knows everybody, and she's just revealed that you are a fraud. So I'll see you later, my people, my people.
We used to train there 20 years ago, Jockney, you little gimp.
Oh, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at that.
I didn't, because I just think of when he came on with his puppets.
Oh.
I love YouTube, though. YouTube humour. And the way things are done, it is brilliant, mate. Where is Jules? Why ain't Jules here? Jules, you should jump on, bruv, and get this beef sorted out with Jockney. Jockney's here, bruv.
Jockney's going on like what? Like Anton called him out. Now I called him out, not one of us did.
No.
Shuffling sound back down from your ears,
Jockney. No one wants to see Jockney.
There's Jockney and these little puppets.
Hey,
Jockney. What did you come over? This is when Jockney came on.
Yes, fella.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, like that.
Good, Paul.
United done all right there, Joel, didn't they?
Right, back to the Champions League, kid.
Yeah, but you'll be out of that by Christmas, though, lad. You'll be back. You won't even make out your group. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, Expo, lad. You're Europa League, next year, lad.
Yeah, but we'll be winning the league, though, next year when we're top of the league all season.
Get Jose.
My people.
We're going to be top of the league from the way growing next year.
You know what? It's going to be a close one next year, you know.
Hey, Everton were lucky there today, weren't they?
I thought they was going down, you know.
Hey.
I thought they was going, you know.
Leicester and Leeds are gone, eh? Two big clubs, don't they?
You wouldn't have thought that, would you?
Big up Leeds. I love Leeds,
Two
mate.
big clubs. Oh, yeah. Shuffling, you've sent me a video, haven't you?
Who do you support, bruv?
United, my mate, United.
Oh, you're Man United. I was going to say, yeah, you're Man. Yeah, big up Man
Yeah, the
United,
Reds,
mate.
man,
Yeah,
the
that's the
Reds
one,
all the
bruv.
way.
That's it, mate. Yeah, trying it.
Not a bad
Crystal
result
Palace
once,
are doing it
2-1
this year,
today,
bruv.
not a bad result. Concrete that third place.
Living in Leeds, just looking for what's his called? Where's Julian
Danny
anyway?
Yeah, he's looking for Danny Leeds. I've got to sign living in Leeds. I've got to sign his microwave and being
He'll be
fair
back over
play,
later,
man, which I
promise.
will abide. I will
I'll try
do
and
that.
ask. Give us a second, I'll try and see about that.
What do you reckon the next bowl? Do you reckon you're going to Europa League next year?
Johnny shows you puppets, man.
Hey, Joel, who's this Paul Ellis lad? Have you seen the arms on him, lad? Did you see him today?
I've seen the fucking holes in his face. I've seen the holes in his face.
They're not even. They're bigger than his arms, though, aren't they? The holes in his face are bigger than his arms.
He's a wimp.
And he's one by yours.
He won't be anywhere near me, mate. He's a fucking wimp. Trust me.
thought he ran
He's far away from me. He's a fucking police informant, him.
He said he runs Salford and all
Don't
that. He's
worry,
like
you got
Salford.
past
Well,
man.
he's
He's
from
from
Salford and all that. He's a fucking little police informant.
Joel, where are you from? Are you from Salford or Manny?
No, I'm from I'm Newton Heath, right near the City Ground.
Yeah.
Right, 5 minutes away from the City Ground.
Yeah,
big up Manchester. Big up
You know
the
that Nos dog and
PSC club.
that? Nos is on here. He's from my area.
Who Nos dog?
That Nos dog, yeah, man.
How come
Yeah,
you
big
wear a
up,
City
God,
fan then? See the way you're 5 minutes from City's crowd and you support United.
I was
Because
worried.
you were a glory hunter.
No,
Hey.
all the fucking money they bought them, didn't they? They bought the league, didn't they? They bought the fucking shit. And now they're going on about a treble, and then United are going to beat him in the final FA Cup, and then Inter are going to do him in the final of that. So they've only got one. Fucking hell, what's going on?
Imagine that. They'd be back up with them.
Imagine that.
Yeah, fucking hell. Can't be heavy, that.
Casemiro will just take over.
Big up the
Casemiro to win the FA Cup.
Yeah. I don't think that'll happen for you. I think you're dreaming there, like, fella, but, it's good to dream, innit?
It is, mate.
Next year, it's all about next year. Let's see.
Arms, mate.
Keep going on about Harry Kane. Fucking buying that Harry Kane, don't they? I mean, he's proven in the Premier League, but I don't know if
He's not answering. He must be over the house. Like.
Who else is backstage here? Someone else backstage? Someone called Avalaf? Who's Avalaf?
Yeah, Avalaf. Be careful. I've never seen, but Avalaf's a good geezer. He's a good geezer, but make sure he's in.
You all right, Shuff?
Not bad, mate. Not bad.
Yeah,
Just
man,
looking at
good
empty Jotney's puppets. Comments.
Oh, Jotney's a fucking. He plays with fucking.
Yeah, that's why he moved away.
Yeah. He's always got his hands up. Fucking. That's not so.
Hey, Avalaf, show your face backstage, fella, so you know porn bomber.
Oh, Jotney used to be alright, and then he got roped in by the gang, didn't he?
Yeah, he got strung in, up line and sinker, dangled the carrot in front of him when he took it.
He actually did it.
Do you reckon Jotney's been groomed? Oh, Jotney, you
Yeah,
ain't been groomed.
He's the biggest groomie on there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I said to you that I would go over to Rumble afterwards, and I did. I was there for about an hour. You still didn't show up. Okay, not an issue. The invitation was there, but because you didn't show up and you're live now, I thought, well, do you know what? I'm awake. I'll come over and I'll have a chat with you, just to get some sort of understanding.
Well, today I could have, I was able to go live because I got, I'm free for like 4 days now.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not. Life has to, continue. I've got work to do, etc. That's why on a Friday night I'm able to, open up a panel on YouTube and have a conversation.
The thing about Americans, they're always live, and it looks like they don't ever work.
Well, some do, some don't. It's like over here, right? There's some areas of vindictive, vicious people who will run live streams and have a go at other UK creators, right? For whatever reason, it's usually, I've noticed, it's usually non-auditors who've got an opinion, and they've got a right to express their feelings, and it is only feelings, right? But when they turn around and they say, give us the proof, you with me, or show the proof that such and such person has done X, Y, or Z, they put together an edited version of a conversation or something which they've said on their channel, right, with no context.
Yeah. You know what
Right.
I'm trying to make Tonic say? I'm trying to make Tonic say, I'm going to ask Tonic a question. Yo, Tonic, here's a question for you. Are you a pedophile? He's going to be like, no, I am not. So what I would do, yeah, I would get I'm
Mm-hmm.
and then the pedo. That's what I'm going to call him.
Yeah, but what
That's
you
how
would do, would be edit the word not
and
out.
if he ever says I'll put the next to the I'm,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yep.
put the word pedo next to the
Yep.
am.
Exactly. And that
I did
would
that once, you
fall,
know.
but that falls under malicious communications.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't matter where you transmit it to or who you're talking about, wherever they are in the world, right? You are still transmitting from the UK,
But how
even
do we
if
know? How do we know my voice wasn't edited out and put into the subject?
Well, exactly.
That anyone could have
Exactly.
faked my voice.
But well, this is the reason why I don't delete anything, right, on YouTube. I don't delete anything on the website, because I will take the whole live of somebody, right, and I would put it out there without any narratives. I won't edit it. I'll leave it there, and I'll just turn around and say, listen to the whole live, and then then think about it. Then you're informed that these people, they're not trolls as such. They have seriously got some sort of mental health issue in relation towards you, right?
Yeah.
Or towards
It
whoever.
doesn't really matter what other people think. It really matters.
No, it doesn't. Look,
because I'm just saying, like, it matters what the police think. That's what it really matters.
Yeah. So you did this live earlier, right, where you allegedly, right, phoned the US, and you tried to make it out that Tonic was going to World Trade Center 1, Ground Zero, so to speak. And he didn't give a monkeys. He was going to go and bomb somebody. He was going to shoot people, shoot the police. All right. That was and I will say this, a very clever, edited piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't really fool anyone, right? I don't think, anyway. That's just my own opinion, right? But it was funny, but also dangerous. Dangerous for you. Prank calls, that if they're done right, can be really funny. And I've got loads of prank calls from Americans from back in the 80s, right? And I've listened to them time and time again, and they are funny. What you did, it wasn't funny, right? It was more funny from a point of view of, well, that's a nice bit of clever editing. And it's funny that he's actually turned around and said he'd delete it because he didn't want to get into trouble. And this is where you've come undone, right? Because you are claiming, right, on YouTube to be contacting the police or the FBI or whoever you would make, the authorities, shall we say, right?
Yeah.
And you're reporting somebody, and whether you're giving them the correct address or wrong address, right? Giving out the person's name if that's correct, right? If you got the name correct,
Yeah.
then, or if not, they could go to their authorities, their police, report it,
Yeah.
right? Show that, present the evidence to them, right?
Yeah.
They would get the
I
American
can tell you
police.
this. It was at the end. At the end, it was no emergency stated.
No. Listen. Hear me out. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Right? They could, with that information, where they've made the complaint, right? And let's say it's hurt your feelings, right? That could then be quite easily referred over to the police over here, and then it can get passed to the correct department. And like I said, if you've been in trouble before, and when I say in trouble, I mean investigated, whether there was, in this situation or what there was, no further action was taken, right? That helps them then build a case. The police would then be able to build a case against you, right? And they can record your lives, right? Record everything that you transmit, and even if you use a VPN, right? That generic VPN address.
Even if I'm using Russian VPN,
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin style.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely you would be doing anything like that. But let's put it this way. If the police can track, let's say, payments from one bank account to another through electronically, and gather the IP addresses, right, and backtrack those IP addresses to your service provider, whoever that is, right, the police liaison team would contact your supplier and turn around and say, we want copies of everything that this person goes to, all the IP addresses, etc. Right? So every time, and they would be able to prove your IP address went to such and such an IP address because you're using a VPN. And if you're clever enough to run that VPN to another VPN to another VPN, right, and bounce it around different servers, they would be able to track that as well. And you could land yourself in serious trouble. You're only young, right? It's not as if you're old at all. I'm not saying that you're naive, because you're not, right? As somebody who is from the UK, I wouldn't want to see another person from the UK or from Britain being arrested for malicious communications for something that they did, right? I wouldn't want that. And because you're so young, and I won't say naive, but let's just say sometimes there isn't many slices of bread left in the loaf when you do things. You're a few slices of bread short of a loaf, right? But that can be used against you, and you've got no defense. You can't turn around and say, well, I did it because they did this, because that makes you the person who is retaliating. And then it becomes planned. Then you end up in court.
You know that person that I spoke to, that person was pretty confused of what I was saying.
Which person? Sorry. When?
Yeah,
earlier on.
Earlier on.
Yeah. Well, some people will believe that your calls are legit, right? because it's unless you start listening to the background and the way that certain questions are put, right, and your answers, you can actually tell that it is an edited version, right, which is fine, but it's still coming from you, and it's still malicious communications. You know, somebody records your show live, okay,
Yeah.
and they could be recording me, right, and they put it up on a different network, totally different to YouTube. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't report them because part of what you're saying is incriminating yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what you keep forgetting, right? And that's all I wanted to talk to you about. When I said to you, I invite you to, to come and have a chat. On here, I've got to stay within the YouTube's terms and conditions, right? Which I hate, but I've got no choice. Okay, I just have to follow whatever the rules are, right? I prefer no rules, so you can have freedom of speech. You can say what you want. And here's an open invitation for Tonic and for Steph, ASMR, and yourself, right? I can set it up so that you can go onto a platform where you can say what the hell you like, right? It won't make a blind bit of difference because it's total freedom of speech. There are no terms and conditions other than what is lawful and unlawful. So if you were to, for argument's sake, not you, but if somebody was to show pictures, for argument's sake, of pornography, child pornography, or something like that, that's unlawful, right?
Yeah.
From a moral point of view, if nothing else, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't allow that, right? Because that's wrong. But if you just wanted a slangy match with each other, for argument's sake, right, and you wanted to show different evidence of what you've done, what they've done, etc., you might actually come to some sort of middle ground from a neutral point of view, and you may agree to disagree, but it's highly unlikely. I know these people, and I know you. And I understand why people have a go at you, and even I've had a go at you, right? I'm the first one to admit it, but it's not from a personal point of view because I don't know you as a person. I know you as a creator, a virtual person, right? If you're like this in real life, then you're not going to get very far. Right?
No, in real life, I got a job.
Yeah, well, I've got a job. Most
Yeah.
people have jobs, right? There are some people on YouTube who don't have jobs, and all they do is sit on YouTube for 12 hours a day, every day, because they haven't got a job. But it could be because they're not able to work for whatever reason, right? It could be family commitments. They could be the carer of a disabled person or child, right? So they don't work as a result of that, right? It could be that they're off work.
That's right, but I see that majority of this community, like most of them, are either on YouTube chatting away every single day. They never miss a show, not one bit. And I see that multiple people exactly, and I'm like, how do they do it?
Well, they could have their own business. For argument's sake, they are over in the States. They are on a different, they're 5 hours behind or 6 hours behind, depending, right, on where they live, or they could even be 8 hours behind us, right? So you always got to think about, well, what time is it over there? And if you actually look at the panels, right, most of the time, the transmissions which are going out, their time is in the early hours of the morning.
Okay.
Right? You're transmitting now, but it's evening for them over there. Right?
Yeah.
So it's outside of working hours. And I know people who work long shifts and they take the phone with them, and when they have the opportunity, they'll strike up a live and they can access StreamYards and they can get a panel going, etc. Right? But they normally have somebody else who supports them, who's able to put out different things, right? You go live usually when you're off work, or you've got a late start the following day. You'll go live in the evening, right? It's a bank holiday for us tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I woke up in the early hours of yesterday morning, and by the time it was 7 o'clock, I was flat out. So I've had a few hours sleep to catch up from yesterday that I missed, so to speak. But my body is knackered as a result, right? I am tired, but I need to stay awake so that when I do go back to sleep in an hour or so, I benefit from it. Because I know my sleeping pattern, right? But I don't whinge about it. What's the point? It is what it is. You know, look at what you can control and not what you can't control. That's the way I look at it, right? As I say, you're a creator. You come across as a real dick. I don't know whether that's you on a personal level or that's just the persona you want to give people, right? But that's the way it comes across, and it's not personal. You know, it's the crap that you put out, and I will challenge it. I will talk to you about it, right? If you allow me.
To be honest, I never started this. They started it.
Well, it doesn't matter who started it. If they started it, then fair enough. But you are the one retaliating.
Right, so that's going to be it for today. So yeah, I've rushed it a little bit just to get it done, so I can get it up, get it processed and uploaded before I go out. Alexa looks like she's waking up.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
I didn't even say Alexa, did I? I only said it when I seen her lighting up. So I don't know what she's going on about. Right, so that's it for today. So I'll update you if anything else happens, and I'll see you tomorrow.